My nigga on Facebook talking about 80 and drink some fucking milk.
Said what?
You talking about 80 and drink some fucking milk? Is he? Nah, he ain't saying nothing about him being mad.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
You supposed to get me through this day, boy. I ain't lost a man yet.
NFL season week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
This is Fantasia, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck is that?
You know who Julio is, bro.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Shotgun now for Murray. And he'll be hit as
Trust me, bro. You know who Julio is, bro.
and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly going to be a key to this game.
Julio, bro. You know who Julio is, bro.
Get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Got his target, Samuel. A big play there as they
Nothing
get
with
the
that
conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Murray's going to keep it on the option.
Damn.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Bro, what the? Kyler, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Jesse Bates, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Uncorks one for
Wow, what the fuck?
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards. yards. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Give me that. Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Let me take it out.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. 1st and 10, Taylor now. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Oh, let's go.
Got a first down and then some at midfield.
Yes, sir, baby. Good shit. Let's go.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I got to pick that.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. He is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right.
Pick that. Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Going deep downfield.
Somebody catch that.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll look to throw again. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Taylor. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
In any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray forced out to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Out Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back him up 5. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. First down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on
that shit, that
motherfucker
heat, boy.
in the last 2 minutes of a half.
Motherfucker heat, boy.
They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Give me that.
Looks like you had green on
Give me that. You got to catch that, bro. Another fucking field goal, bro.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Give me that. Cribbo, you got to run. I'll take the field goal. No, we're going to try to get him in run first.
Points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
No, we're going to take our field goal.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Blankenship's kick is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. 20-yard line. Starts with a run from Mostert. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Give me that. Get the fuck! Oh, yeah. I'm hip to this shit.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. I'm hip to this shit, moves the chains. On play action, they'll throw.
This shit's stupid. Like, how did he catch? How did not even not break it up?
Wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Shit,
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you.
Sir, punt that bitch, boy.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Oh, never mind.
Chase on in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is
Punt, Billy.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Give me that. Give me that. Oh, my
fuck. Dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Yes, sir.
And that will be incomplete.
Defense.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start with a give to Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. At the 30. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah,
Bro, Kyler, what the?
And that
Bro.
is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's a dodge.
Open down the middle of the field. He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll set up to throw. Going deep.
Oh my goodness. He
He
just burnt them.
inside the 10. Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he's able to put it through. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to flash together a good drive right here and now.
Defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Third down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 49-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33. 16 yards, a first down. Set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Murray now. And he will find his man on the outside.
In your face!
You knocked him 63rd.
Complete.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. On the return is Ferguson. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 1. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Ayuk. The Niners on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Give me that. Thank you, sir.
And he's going to be intercepted a
Keep doing that
third
shit, boy.
time.
Shut up.
Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 7-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 55 yards. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
back to throw it. Murray escaping.
Oh, why did I throw that?
Incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
To throw is Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's
pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. K'Lavon Chaisson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. The tight end, it's Davis. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Number 87.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. Got some room at the 30. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way